Hi guys! Unfortunately, we're not in a really big meeting room where you guys are eating snacks and I'm playing music, but this is as best as we can get, so I hope that it goes smoothly and that you can kind of understand and see everything. If you guys have any questions regarding these PowerPoint slides or any of these videos, if you can't load them or something, let me know and I'm going to try to do my best to fix that for you. I want this to go really smoothly since this is so new and crazy. I'm trying my best, trying all different kinds of ways to get this figured out. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. But I am running for president again, or I guess I will be your president again, which I'm so stoked about. And so this is a little bit about me and some of the fresh ideas that I want to come with next year. This slide right here is just about how much I love Diamond Sweethearts. In this picture, I joined in fall 2017. This girl right here, her name is Brooke. She ended up transferring schools, but we were kind of like soulmate friends all of freshman year. We both lived at Bobcat Village. We were just two peas in a pod, and I loved her so much. This girl right here next to me in this picture is Haley. She's actually my big, and she was marketing chair my freshman year, so I got to see her be on the officer board, and maybe that led me here, who knows. But I made so many connections my first year that I kind of just knew I had found my home. This right here is fall 2018. That is when I met Brooke and Bailey, or maybe that's Brooke and Bailey. Who can really tell them apart? This is Hannah too, as you guys know, but I got to meet all of them this year. And then this is us at our fall retreat. And so as my second year, and I still met so many connections and new people and best friends of mine, I just could not think of any other way to give back to this organization than to run for president and to do my best to show that I am so appreciative for the connections that this organization has given to me. And so this is obviously this current year. I ran for president and we got thrown into this journey, this crazy journey, but I didn't come into this as best friends with all of them, and I'm telling you now, I'm leaving this as best friends with all of them. You have such open communication, so many hours spent together. There's no way that you can leave that journey without being best friends with all of these people. And so, yeah, this was probably definitely the highlight of my experience in Diamond Sweethearts. This is a picture of all of us. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. This is a picture of all of us. I care about you guys so much. Ugh, sorry. I care about you guys so much and I love y'all, and so I really just hope that you guys can get the same experience out of Diamond Sweethearts that I did. And so that's why I love it so much. I really do. I'm so passionate about this organization and I want you guys to have a good experience here. And then this slide right here is about keeping my promise. So I was president this past year, as you guys know. I wanted to change and implement a lot of things that I wasn't too happy about from the year before. And so I think that we did a really good job in doing that. Educating members on expectations and game day operations. There is breakdowns of our constitution, all of our rules, everything, meetings, date parties, all that stuff in tracks. We have contact sheets in tracks. A lot of resources for you guys to be able to look up and know what to do, game day PowerPoints, so that you can study that and know what to do wherever you're working. Dugout access for more engaging experience with athletics. I think this is really important for us. It kind of gives us a little bit more of a purpose than just maybe sitting in the stands, as some students may think. And so being able to see us work and be involved with the team, I think is really cool. And then 2 group meet chats for business and fun. You guys know somebody suggested this at a meeting one time. It was a great idea, loved it. So we were like, yep, let's do it. And we had that up and running like the next day, I think. And so it's just kind of one of those reminders, if you have an idea or if you have some kind of suggestion, to totally voice it. We want to hear it because it could be totally beneficial to everybody, just like this 2 group me suggestion was. And then snacks for wearing these sweet shirts to meetings. I think this was a cute little idea I had last year to just kind of build morale, to have you guys wear a Diamond Sweetheart shirt to a meeting and just kind of rep it hard when you're walking on campus or something. And so to reward you with a snack, I thought was a cool idea, and it totally worked, I think. I mean, sometimes when there wasn't snacks, somebody came up to me once and they were like, oh, I wore my Diamond Sweetheart shirt and there's no snacks. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make you a whole thing of brownies right now. Like, I feel so bad. But yeah, that was a crazy day. But anyway, we started doing that, and I think it's fun. Enforcing dress code and limited cell phone use. This is so beneficial. We were almost non-existent organization because these rules weren't enforced last year. And so I'm really glad that this officer board and I were all on the same page with wanting to get on good terms with the athletic department so that we could continue to be an organization. And so enforcing these rules, as we know, it wasn't necessarily a fun process. I'm so grateful for the officers and all of their work that they put in to make sure that we can be strong and do this. Because I want to keep Diamond Sweethearts around, I'm sure, just like you guys do. So yeah, big deal with that one. Weekly and meeting slides for visual organization. It's so crazy because weekly and meetings used to be very different. Our weekly used to just be paragraphs from all of the officers, and it would just be a big email of 10 paragraphs. And then at meetings, there would be no PowerPoints or anything. They would just stand up, say what they need to say, sit back down, and that was it. So I think having the weekly and meeting slides for that visual organization, be able to see something, be able to go back and look at something to get all of your questions answered, I think was really cool, and I'm really glad that we started doing that. The banner to build morale, I painted that little banner with that crazy looking bobcat. It was cute, and it was nice to have in pictures. I'm going to paint another one for this year, so I hope you guys like it. And I think that it just kind of builds some morale too, and just kind of builds some spirit and some pride to be a Diamond Sweetheart. Increased member voting. We tried to have you guys vote on as much as we possibly could this year, whether it was date parties, whether it was t-shirts, or just any kind of little small poll. If you guys could have a say, I wanted that to happen. And so I think we definitely increased the member voting compared to last year. And so, yeah, this last one, a safe place to let your spirit ring. Isn't that good? In the past, it was kind of weird to like cheer at games. This past year was crazy. And so when I ran for president in this current year, I really wanted to recreate that home for us to be able to be positive and be happy and be spirited and it not be weird to like yell at a game. And I think that we really did that. And I think there's definitely a change in dynamics versus last year to this year when it comes to spirit and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really, really happy and proud about that. This slide right here is a new year, new me. I know that since I'm going into this for a second time, there might be some concerns that it's going to be just like last year, but I want to encourage you guys that it's not going to be. We are a team. This is a new executive board, and so it's going to be a new me as well. We all work equally. All of us work completely equally to the best interest of Diamond Sweethearts. And so because of that, I know I'm going to have a fresh vision and definitely better confidence. Last year, I really didn't know what I was doing or what I was getting myself into, I guess. This year, I definitely do. I know exactly what to expect and exactly what to do. And so I'm really excited to be able to take that and do it with this new officer board and have a really fun year. Like I mentioned earlier, this current year with the officer board, we retied our relationship with athletics very well. And so since we were able to do that this year, I really want to focus on enhancing the membership experience for actives and for our alumni. I know that since some of the girls this year got their year cut, I think it would be really fun for us to be able to invite them back to do something with us. But not only that, I know that Michelle, my president 2 years ago, you guys met her at one of the meetings. She is still here at Texas State and would love to come back to alumni event. She's a really good connection too because she works for volleyball, Texas State volleyball. And so I think that all of the different connections and networking opportunities that we have with our past sweeties would be really cool to be able to get to meet them, for you guys to get to meet them and just kind of see like what we do after we graduate, because Diamond Sweethearts are successful. Lastly, here is to a rockin' round 2. These are some of my little ideas just for next semester. Spirit leaders, a lot of the girls who are running for the officer board actually had this idea as well. And so whatever you guys want to call it, we can call it, whatever you guys want. But I think it'd be really cool to have somebody designated as a spirit leader, an alumni event, which I already talked about, and then some more get to know me games, some games where you get to meet some of the girls in the organization and just kind of enhance that experience of getting to meet friends and stuff like that. And then even a spring semester. Can you imagine having a whole spring semester? I'm really excited. I don't know if I can promise you that unless we get like a second wave of Corona, but okay, anyway. But yeah, so we'll even get a spring semester, which is going to be so fun. And I said here's for rockin' round 2 because as you can see, Hannah and I are both taking another shot at this. So it's going to be really exciting, really fun. And I hope that you guys are excited and ready to have a good rockin' year. So text me if you guys need anything, email me if you guys have any questions, or if you have any trouble with this process with all of these PowerPoint slides and all these videos. Just let me know if you need help or if you need any like explanations. Otherwise, I will see y'all Monday at 7:30. Make sure you zoom in to find out who your new officer board is. And I'm going to bother you guys a lot on Sunday. No, Monday. On Monday, because that's when voting is. So I'm going to bother you guys a lot on Monday to make sure that you guys are going to vote and nobody forgets. So you're going to be getting a lot of notifications from me on that day, but sorry. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm so excited to see you guys eventually. I hope you guys are all doing well. I know that this is crazy and all these Zooms are crazy and just doing everything online is not fun, but it will be back soon. And so I will see you guys then. Bye.